In this section, we're going to look at model optimization, or poly reduction, and that comes from InstaLOD, the integration of InstaLOD into CC3. And what I've got is Slacker loaded from projects and avatars. It's a simple enough mesh for us to go ahead and follow and see what's going to happen here. And you'll notice when we start that it's at 49,662 for the mesh. Now the first thing you can do is you can come over and just go to InstaLOD and the poly reduction wearables. But in most cases this includes the hair also. Now you can come in and do all three by a percentage or by recommended settings, but by face count you might get a little too lean on these down here. So let's just go ahead and close this and let's take a look at what we've got here. This is 1,544 polys, 1,984 polys. This is 13,240 polys. So this is where you're going to get most of your poly reduction and most of your savings out of this. So in this case, you can just come on down here to poly reduction object, and you can just go ahead and reduce this one, let's say by face count to 1,500, and let's just see how it works. Okay, now we're down to our 1,500. Let's go ahead and close this, and let's take a look over here at the scene. You will notice now that there's a new mesh over here, and it's a mesh that you're not going to need. So, and you'll notice here we still show the 49,982 or large account for the whole project. So let's take this hair and let's delete it. And then when you come back here, all that's left is the hair that you just went ahead and reduced. Now you may want to leave that in there. I just took it out so we can see what's happening here as our project reduces down. Okay, now we've got these down to 1,500 and then the original 1984 and 1544. So in this case, we might want to go ahead, come back over here, and go ahead and hit our poly reduction wearables. And let's see if we can cut it in half. So we'll go ahead now and just apply by percentage, 50%. Okay, now we've got that done. We'll come back here and hold down our control and grab our three meshes we don't need. And we're now down to 35,724 for the whole scene, 35,404. So we've come down from 49,000 to 35,000 by just doing this. And you may want to go ahead and come in and reduce this even more. Now, if we wanted to reduce the body, that's where we have to go into the levels of detail, the LODs. And that's what will be coming up in probably the next installment.